So we're going to talk about this. Women today, bro, and it's a lot of them. It's a whole lot of them. They're obsessed. And it's a sick obsession because it's pure evil. And it's really not that funny when you think about it. But they have a sick obsession of making men fall in love with them, all for everything to just not even be real in the first place. Like, we're talking a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, sometimes even a 4 month build up. All for nothing. And here's the thing. As a man, this is why it's not funny. Because as a man, if you invest into this woman and you're feeding into this, you're basically working 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, however long it is. You're working for that long and you're getting scammed. You're getting scammed. So let that sink in. You're dealing with these women thinking that it's something real for this long. That's that amount of time cut off and wasted from your life. It's like working a job and being scammed of your hours for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. You get no pay. None. You get paid absolutely nothing. Nothing. You worked hard hours, long hard hours for that long, and you get nothing. And some people or women might say, well, I was involved too. I talked to this guy too for this long, and it didn't work out. It was a waste of my time too. Whose fault is that? Y'all are the ones that do this and then just veer off and laugh, and you're talking to all the next guys as if nothing even happened. Bro, they were talking to other guys to begin with. Women are living not double lives. That's rookie numbers. Not triple lives. That today is rookie numbers. Do you guys understand what it does for a woman to lead men on? That's nothing for us. Do you guys understand what it does for a woman to be able to lead on at the same time countless amounts of men? All for nothing to happen. Useless to us, useful to them. Women are all about their feelings and how they feel. It's all they care about. It's all they ever care about. They don't logically think about the long haul. They don't logically think about long term. They don't logically think about anything. It's day by day, how they feel now, what can they do right now to feel better right now. Well, they can message this guy. They can fake pretend to be in love with this guy and get all this love back and all these nice feelings that this guy can provide her. Oh, and this guy, 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 and this guy. Oh, and that guy, and his brother. It's completely insane. So, this does something for them. It validates them. Women today, bro, they're not all that well upstairs, are they? Something's a little off. Hence why they're taking so many, meds taking all these meds because they're a little off mentally. And they need validation. They don't want to face what is going on because they feel alone. Women don't want to feel alone, bro. That's why they resort to this, getting on this, getting so many guys to just validate them because they don't want to face themselves. Because it's lonely. It is lonely. If you've done a lot of work in your life and have a lot of success in a lot of areas of your life, you will understand how lonely it is. But the truth is, strong people can do that. And it only gets better with time. You only gain more confidence with time. You're in your zone. You're locked in. You're not thinking about what everyone else is doing and seeking validation and doing all this kind of shit. Women are. Women hate being alone, feeling alone, facing themselves, being held accountable. You guys have to understand this, bro. As real as it is. And it's not about disliking them at all. All you got to do is understand this. And your life will be better in itself. Because your life is going to be shit. If if you're one of the guys that she can just lead on, you waste your time with her, you waste your time with her, you waste your time with her, she just leads you on. Some women are also very confused. They can sell you the illusion that they want you. They want to hang out with you. They want to set dates with you. They want to set plans with you. Talk, 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 talk. That's all they do. Until it's time. Then they flake. They're nowhere to be seen. But if they can see you somewhere and they're a little bit drunk or something like this, they might have the confidence to come up to you then. They might have the confidence to spread their legs that night for you. Because that's about all they do nowadays. They get drunk out of their minds, then they'll spread their legs. As far as meeting on a real date, one-on-one, sober, forget about it. Obviously, some women can. But a lot of these girls, bro, there's a lot going on upstairs. They do a lot of weird shit. There's a lot of shady stuff going on today in society, bro. A lot of shady stuff. A lot of these women today, mentally unwell. Mentally and emotionally unwell. Very strange cats they are. You can be talking to a girl, bro, and you guys could be feeling it. You guys could be conversating all night long, and the next day, she goes ghost. She's nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found, just gone. And not only the next day, and the next, and the next, and then she might just bite back a little bit, send you a message or something, and then it's just like that didn't even happen. It's all about the moment. It's all about their validation. It's all about their self-validation. These women today, bro, they're not ready to be girlfriends. Because the way society tells women to move sets them up to be terrible partners. What society tells women to do is basically do nothing for a man. Nothing at all. Don't be a good partner. Be independent. Do whatever you want. Imagine if society told us as men to be independent and do whatever we want. Don't do this for these women. Don't do that for these women. Imagine that. As a society though, bro, we're told as men, treat these women well. Don't play games with these women. Don't don't play these women. Treat them nice. Get them flowers. Open doors. Do this. Do that. It's all about what we're doing for them. And to them, it's be strong. Be independent. Don't rely on a man. Don't do nothing for a man. Da 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 da. The list goes on. And it's just, it kind of turns them into terrible partners. Because how would it not? You can't do much unless you get extremely lucky. You cannot do much today, bro, with the typical modern female out there. There are good women. There are women who understand assignments. Very far and few between. And if you can find yourself a girl that does and you can start to get somewhere with her, there's a good chance her friends are going to influence her to kind of ruin things. Or something's going to happen. Some kind of a deal breaker always seems to happen. And it goes to show a lack of control that we as men have today over these women. And we're supposed to have control over these women. That's why we take care of them. That's why we do all the stuff we do for them. It's about having the influence. Influence over them is what it is. We are supposed to have influence over women because we're better at almost everything than them. At least from a standpoint of things that actually matter in this world. It doesn't make sense for us to conform to them. It doesn't make sense, there's a reason in the Bible it goes God, man, woman, children. It doesn't go God, woman, man, children. It goes God, man, woman, children. And you got to look up to all these things. As men, bro, the only thing we look up to is God himself. And then it's us, as men, as dominators, as leaders. We're not looking up to women. We're not doing any of that goofy shit. If we look up, it's to God. Women are down there, and they're supposed to look up to us and God. Children are even down further. They look up to women, us, and God. It's no other way about it. This isn't my opinion. This is in the Bible. God, man, woman, children. Do women play sports with men? No. Why? Because they cannot compete. There's not a single female on the ice right now in the NHL. There's not a single female on the basketball courts right now with men. If they were good enough, they'd be there. They're not there because there's not one alive that's good enough to be there. That's how much better men are. No. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. Yes. I don't even understand, bro, why women want to be so powerful to begin with. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. They're more miserable. The more powerful they become, bro, the more miserable they become. The more powerful we become as men, the better off and happier and more content and satisfied we are. It is the opposite completely. The truth is, women want to be with a dominant man. Deep inside of their nature, they want to be with that man. And a lot of women today, bro, all they are is confused. They're just confused. They see dominant men that they have respect for. They're shy of them. They're intimidated of them. But they're hella attracted to them. And the reason they're not with them is because they're not ready to be. Because they're so brainwashed and backwards and behind in life. Almost all of them. They just don't understand They simply do not understand the assignment. Therefore, they get it wrong. And that's why they're playing so many games. It's all they're doing. They're staying single. They're playing games. They got the best options in front of them. They're playing the best options they have, for fuck's sakes, guys. You guys have no fucking clue, bud. You guys have no clue. Some of you guys think women just specifically go after the best guy and get him immediately. It's not the truth. They might deal with some of the best guys they can. They might talk to some of the best guys they can. They're still playing those guys as well. Why? It's not because they're so valuable. It's because they're not ready to be fucking girlfriends, bro. They're not ready. These women that are doing all this shit, bro, they're not fucking ready to even live a life. They're not ready to be a girlfriend. They're not ready to be a wife. They're not ready to be a mother. The only thing they're ready to do is go back to that next fucking therapy session. And the only thing they're ready to do is take another handful of meds. Because this ain't all there. And oh my God, it's so mean. Oh my God. Mean schmeen. It's the truth. And you know why? That's why. The fucking cell phone. Take that fucking cell phone out of their hands, bud. Because they're distracted. They don't want to look at themselves. They're not held accountable. They're not doing the work. It's like there's this blockage in their life and they just keep going down this rabbit hole that makes no sense. They are stagnant. And this is why everything they do is fake. Every move they make is fake. All the conversations they have with all these people and with all their friends even, it's fake. Their minds are like mush. And you cannot hold them accountable, bro. They're not listening. They'll just ghost you. They're not going to hear anything you're saying. They would never listen to a video like this and sit through it and take it all in and take this into consideration. They'll never do it. They would avoid this like the next Holocaust, but they wouldn't want to go anywhere near. They're just not ready to live a life. They're not ready, bro. These women today are not ready to live a high functioning life. They're basically failures, bro, of their own gender. The only thing you can do as a man or a woman today is not fail your own self and your gender. There's people becoming transgenders, bro. I don't know what else to say. It's just, people's a little not all right up there. There's plenty of women today that's not they're not too far behind them, by. And I'm not saying I know some messed up dudes, bro, and they're doing some messed up shit. But I know even more women, bro, that are messed up. I know way more dudes that are sane. I know way more women that are not. I do think women today are worse. And I'm not being biased. It's just what I see. Like, there's some young dudes, bro. At least some of these guys are accountable. At least some of these guys are trying. There's women that people might think they're just normal and it's a normal girl. There's nothing normal about her. Once you talk to her, bro, and get to know her a little bit, like, bro, there's nothing normal about that. they're seriously not right upstairs. And the same guys as around their age, they are right upstairs. They're held accountable. They're doing the work. They're going to be far better than these girls, bro. Far better. Because they're on the right track. They're not, these girls, bro, are not on the right track. Like, they're just not. Get myself some honey. It's the truth, bro. These women today are playing games. Every woman you deal with, bro. What you have to understand is there's a very huge chance, massive chance. I'm not going to cap with you guys at all. We all have a shot. Me, you, all of us have a shot at finding the right woman. It does exist. But there's a massive chance, huge chance, that the women we're going to talk to and deal with, it's all going to be for nothing. It's all going to be fake. We're going to put in that work, bro, for a month, 2, 3, 4, and we ain't going to get paid for it. This is why it's a big deal, and it's not that funny for us. Because it's a waste of our lives, bro. That's a good little chunk of your life. Gone. But for women, that was a useful time for them. Because they got what they wanted and what they needed in the moment. It's all they ever care about. In the moment, every moment they're living right now is all they care about. How they feel right now. What's going on right now. They can't be the bigger person to think further ahead. And if they do things that are wrong, they never want to talk about it. They never want to harp on it. They never want to correct it. That's what they felt in the moment. So to them, that's what mattered. If I could use this guy for what I wanted, that's what mattered. I got what I needed in the moment because that's what was going on in my life. Yep, I did things that were wrong. Yep, I used him. I understand. I'm sorry. That's all you're going to get from them, bro. That's all you're going to get from them. Sometimes 2 little words ain't just going to, you know. That's months of your life, bro. Gone. And this is why men need rosters today. Your best bet, bro, the best strategy for men to go with today in dating is to make friends with a lot of different women. Start talking to a bunch of different ones. You don't have to talk to them, to all these women a lot during the day. You just got to talk to them just here and there. Get a roster going. Talk to some here and there. Over time, whoever really sticks through, bro, you're gonna figure out who's really there and who is not. So if you were talking to a girl for a few months, but very little, you're not gonna feel like you invested because it was so little of your time, it didn't even matter. You gotta figure them out, bro. You gotta figure them out before you really invest. That's what I recommend. Like, what else do you got? What would you guys recommend? Talk to one, take her seriously, all for it to just end? That's a real waste of your time. Because you wasted so much and way too much on her and gave her way too much validation. Now you got nothing else going on. You got no other women in the picture. Nothing's going on. I recommend dealing with bunches of them and figuring out who to really invest in. So as you don't put all your eggs in one basket, you got it all sorted out. So it's almost like all the girls you might deal with, it's almost like you have just one girlfriend, but it's like in all of them. And if a few fall off, you still have lots of eggs in these others. And one of them's probably going to be it. That's when you get all your eggs back and you start to invest more of them into the one that's actually there, into the one that's actually real. This is what we have to do, bro. You're not playing any of these girls. You're not being the bad guy here. You're not being a player. All you're doing is trying to figure out who was really there and who was not. Who was actually real and who was going to be your girl and who was not. And who you like and who you don't. No one knows nobody nothing, bro. Until, you start to really talk about some real shit. So that's all there is to it. I don't want to see you guys getting played by these women because I know how shitty it is to invest so much and to get nothing. So you guys got to think about this shit, bro. And be on your P's and Q's. And be smart about it, bro. You got to be smart about dating today. Because it's overly complicated. It's damn near impossible. So we're trying to make the impossible possible. It's possible. So let's fucking do it, man. I'll see you guys in the next. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.